guys, so welcome back to my channel. So this is just for here, and if this is your first time bumping into my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification, also like the video and leave comments if you want to. So Ghana Queens, season 3 episode 4. I said I was gonna rewatch episode 1 to see some things I missed. Anyway, I'll try and watch it when I get back home and add it to this video. I'll add it to part where this anyway. Episode 4. Yvonne and Ep4 invites Yvonne out for drinks, and Ep4 wants to like explain why Yvonne was not invited to her wellness something staycation vacation. So yeah, Yvonne gets there, she looked okay, she looked good. Then I say Yvonne, Ep4 gets there first and waited for Yvonne. Whew. And Yvonne came a bit late, and when she got there she said she had to take her dog to the vet and explain why she came late, which wasn't bad. Then Ep4 was like, okay, she understands, she has a dog also. So they get right into the whole conversation, and Ep4 explains why, because she has been saying this is because she felt Kalby was a bit calmer, and she did not invite Kalby personally. It was Sefa who brought Kalby to the retreat, and the reason why she did not invite Yvonne was because she felt Yvonne was a bit, she was still hot that day after the whole incident. But if you look at it, it's understandable why she was hot, because I'll say it again, that lady poured a drink on her, so any sane person would be hot to get. So then next thing, Yvonne was that she's taking back her sorry, that she's not sorry to Kalby because she has receipts. She pulls out her phone and shows Ep4 the screenshot of the whole Snapchat thing that caused problem, and the wedding gown part, and it wasn't private. Me, I don't know all this private and unprivate thing they're talking about on Snapchat. Me, I don't know how they even do private on Snapchat. I don't even know, so I don't understand what they're saying. But she brought out a screenshot. I wonder who did screenshot that whole thing. Is it that the person went back to the snap after that same day, or I don't understand, or was it screenshots ready, or but she went back and brought the screenshot and said it wasn't private, and Ep4 was like, oh my god, the lies. Okay, after rewatching the part of episode 1, I would say I think I still feel the same. I still stand on how I felt from then till now. But if we're going to go with the wording, if we're going to play with words exactly, I would say Yvonne is actually not lying. She said, in your private snap, I see you always cooking, and she said she texted her privately and said, wife of the year or something like that, in regards to the cooking. But I know Yvonne said she did not say private. The gown is not private. Yvonne actually said the gown is not private. But my thing here is, I feel like Yvonne was poking Kalby. And yeah, that's it. In regards to that gown issue, Yvonne wasn't lying. And it was my cute who said it was posted private. That was the beginning of the whole problem. Kalby did not actually say that was private. So when my cute said it was private, and that was when Kalby said, you're not supposed to talk about what happens on my private. So like she's not, you can't see any ring on my finger. So I'm not taking, yada. So in this whole misunderstanding, it was my cute who, I don't know, maybe my cute is on Kalby's private snap, and maybe he forgot, and I don't know, but all I know is in regards to whether it was about gown or cooking, excuse me, Yvonne wasn't lying. Yvonne was talking about the cooking as private and the gown, she said it wasn't private. But aside that, Yvonne was poking Kalby. Let's just say the truth and shame the devil. Yvonne was poking Kalby because she already noticed that Kalby's face don't change. The lady has packed her face one side. Then you should have just left this lady alone. This lady was hunting. Be a girl's girl and let this lady hunt in peace. Don't come to national TV, or rather, social medium TV and say you're taking, like, Yvonne was shading her. Let's just say the truth. Yvonne was trying to shade the girl. But the thing is, Yvonne did not lie. In all the shade, Yvonne did not lie. But Yvonne was poking the girl. But we did not lie. And I wouldn't call Kalby a liar. I don't think that's classified lying. And I don't know if they're in primary school, but that you don't classify that as lying. That's is it miscommunication now that I would say? But I don't think that's lying, because she did not actually, was my cute who said that's private. And maybe in the heat of the whole thing, she's like, you don't talk about my private. Because Yvonne actually talked about her cooking. So she talked about her privates now. Yeah, back to the video. Yeah, and why did Kalby lie? Why? And Yvonne was, because she was feeling apologetic about the whole thing, and she had to go talk to her. I feel like that is a lie. I feel like she doesn't need that enough, because Yvonne did not feel any apologetic anyway, because Kalby was saying please stay out of people's business. But she felt like she was meddling in people's business, so she was feeling apologetic. So she had to go and talk to her friend, to see blah 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 blah. And then her friend was like, well, why did you apologize? The thing wasn't a lie. Yvonne went to go and look for proof, like. She went to go and look for proof and get her receipt that she wasn't like, but that day she was even saying she has receipt and all that. But the thing is, I understood where she's coming from by saying Kalby made her look like she goes about spilling people's business, and yeah, that wasn't cool, Sha. That wasn't cool. It's going to make people be careful around Yvonne, because they'll be like, if you go and come and talk on national TV and things that you're not supposed to say on national TV, do you get? And I feel like that's where Kalby is coming from. Kalby does not want to portray that she's with anyone on national TV. She wanna be the she's open for application, and Yvonne kept on. And hey, you need to read the room and be quiet. That girl don't want people to see her say she's attached to anyone. She wanted people to see her as a single girl so that people can apply within. That's what I think. But Kalby overreacted too. Like, it's as if they know before there's more to the thing. Well, Ep4 was like, oh, this is bad, this one, that one. And so Ep4 now understands Yvonne. And Yvonne was like, she sided with Kalby. Ep4 sided with Kalby, and Ep4 was like, no, she did not side with Kalby. She just judged the situation as it happened there. Like, there was no siding of anybody, there was nothing. So now I guess Yvonne sides with what's her name, with I guess Ep4 sides with Yvonne now. So next thing, Yvonne was like, she wanted to beef with Ep4. Yvonne was like, she has some perceived notions about Ep4 because of the whole she said bad things about Coco Trey's music. So Yvonne, Ep4 starts to explain what happened, that she didn't like some of her songs, but she did repost the ones she liked. But even Ep4 later was like, as friends, as close friends, you're not supposed to talk bad about publicly talk bad about you're not supposed to publicly talk bad about, she wasn't supposed to publicly talk bad about Coco's music. That yeah, that she didn't do well, she did wrong for that. So, and I think that was the end of that whole sit down. At Ep4 was embarrassed for Kalby, and yeah, that's it. The next scene was who now? Sefa is back from Lebanon. See, yeah, I like Sefa, like stress-free, like I like the girl. Ooh, I like Sefa. She does not have stress. There's no drama. Her energy is just, there's no drama. So Sefa is back. She's in the studio with her manager and I think a producer. They are listening to her album or her songs to see the one they will pick, something like that. They were doing music things. Then she had invited Coco Trey and Ep4 over to the studio. I think all three, they have music out. I think Ep4 has a song also. I don't know. I really don't know much about the Ghanaian music people. So Coco gets there first, and she was excuse me. Coco was so fun. Like, she was easy. Like, I enjoyed this Coco compared to the other times I've seen Coco Tree. Like, I really enjoyed that this scene. I enjoyed that a lot. So Efia gets there. I think after Coco gets there. So when Efia gets there, Efia just went straight into the gist of the whole what's her name, Kalby and Yvonne gist. At first, even Coco was like, Yvonne was dragging the thing too long, safe. That she was like, it's okay. So after they heard the whole that the snap was not on private, everybody was like, no, Kalby, why did you have to? Why? What was the reason for the lie and all that? Like, why did she have to lie? And I understand where they're coming from, but that scene was it was so cute. I enjoyed three of them. The energy was nice, the banter was, it was good, it was fun. That scene was sweet. I enjoyed the three of them in that scene. So the next scene was Sepha's staycation. They didn't even talk about, I'm inviting you guys for this. The next thing, they just jumped. Who edited this episode? How can you just cut scenes like no progress, no nothing? From people thought next thing they are in a state. Like, at least they would have shown Sepha saying she wants to invite the girls for a trip, maybe a vacation trip or a staycation or a weekend night getaway, whatever, for her to celebrate. What you get what I'm saying? Well, anyway, the next scene was Sepha in a very nice place. I forgot what they called the place, but the house, is it villa? Am I gonna call it the villa now? It was nice. Had the water view, and that whole place was just 4 bedrooms. That was strange. That place looks like a 7-bedroom house. I'm not even gonna call it a villa anymore. It was 4 bedrooms. Anyway, Sepha was in this piece. I don't know if that's the Wanifuga piece or if that's what is that? Is it Banke Coco? Is it Banke Coco that has that design, or Wanifuga that has that? One of the Nigerian, my Nigerian designers, and I don't know if that's exactly or that's a copy. Can't tell, like a copy, but it looked good. But it looks nice, like the rich auntie, the rich wife. I've got money. Yes, pay me my respect vibe from Sepha. And yeah, I like the picture of Sepha is painting about herself to us. I like it. It's nice. She has sense. So Cookie and Efia were the first set. Cookie, my baby. Cookie now came and showed us a confession. If Cookie will not do anything, she will give you something in confession. She will wear one cloth that you must remember to talk about. If I will not remember anything from the episode, I must remember what Cookie wore, either to an event or something, or in the confessionals. Cookie gave us a bathrobe look. Like I said, Cookie gives us costumes. Like, I feel like she's costuming. Like, she wears costumes. Because I don't think anybody gonna go out of their house looking like that. So if that for me to remember and talk, she nailed it. I remember what she wore, and yeah, she nailed it. Then when she and Efia, they got there together, I don't know why Cookie had those pins on her hair. Those pins, like, how this. So our next set of pips come was Jifa and Yvonne. Yvonne looked nice. I think she had the gold hair or the blonde hair or what color is that called now? Short hair, looked nice, looked relaxed. Jifa looked bubbly, like with according to them, telenovela. I don't know what I'm saying, but Jifa looked nice. Jifa is like just a breath of fresh air. She's just there for vibes. She's not adding or removing. She's just there for vibes. So Coco Trey couldn't make it. They said she's not feeling well. Well, they said Kalby is already there, but they didn't show her. So Jifa and Yvonne had to go get a hotel because, like I said, the place had only 4 bedrooms, so there was no space for them. So they had to go get a hotel. Then yeah. So Sefa was like, okay, they should go and they come back for dinner later and all that. So later the ladies come back, everybody come out for dinner, everybody look. Coco again, Cookie again. What are you wearing, baby? I forgot. I thought this was morning where I have to back in. Let them check my car. Cookie again with her outfit, like a rock star. And then Ep4, Ep4 always looks good. Yvonne looked good. Jifa looked good also. Sefa looked really good too. Kalby, Kalby was just there. It was alright. It wasn't bad, but it was. Then I think that's all. So they get to the table. The table was set. And I think we saw Kalby before then, when they were still before they went to change. And Ep4 was like, oh, she told Kalby the dress, the what to wear and all that, and she still came like she was going to play tennis, and it was a slight shade anyway. Then what's the name? Yeah, then the dinner scene, they were at the table, food was already there, and Sefa extended that he had a surprise for them. I was thinking maybe she wants to go and give them gifts or something. The next thing, this lady is coming out with this thing, and then there's this fire dancer on the somebody was dancing outside, like those girls that will put fire on their head, was down there dancing. That was the surprise. And fireworks. People were saying they are hungry. Kalby says she has been fasting with Muslims. She's hungry. She wants to eat. You're saying she should come and look at somebody dancing, but they all pretended like they were enjoying it. Because me, I know they did not enjoy that thing. Because me, I don't think I will enjoy it, especially when I'm hungry and the food's already on the table and you're leaving the food to be cold. Well, we can't see this after eating. Maybe the people had to go. Anyway, after that they went to eat, and I think after eating, Sefa starts Sefa just goes straight to the whole Kalby drama that they were talking about the lies, the truth, blah blah blah, because they have games to play and she wants them to like trash whatever they have before going into the game, into play game, so that there will be no beef. And they started, Kalby was like, what truth and what lies? So Ep4 starts to explain and took the explanation from Sefa, and they talked about the whole thing, and she was quiet. Kalby was listening and listening. What's her name? Yvonne starts to explain, brought out her phone to show the receipt, and Yvonne was quiet. Kalby was quiet. So when she was done, Kalby was like, it was private, and that was not even the main issue. The main issue was she talked about her cooking on Snap, and her cooking is private. See, that's why I said I'm gonna go back to watch the episode to see how it happened. But I feel like if I was Kalby there and then, I'd be like, oh, in the heat of the moment, I was really upset, so I blacked out. I did not remember. I'm sorry, but I still stand on talking about what's on my Snap, whether private or public. I still stand on it. Don't come bringing it on the table. I did not ask you to put that out there. Should have just said I'm sorry and let it slide. Like, should have just still stuck on I'm still sorry, I overreacted, whether public or private, public or private, I'm sorry, I overreacted. They would have kept it moving. So well, they have to drag this. This is episode 4. They should not try this thing past episode 5. If they try it, that this is what they want to use for the whole show, the show will flop. What was all that? That was the end of the episode though. Till next week. Yeah, that's it. for Ghana Queen season 3 episode 4. It was okay. It was alright. It was alright. I still think this episode changed how I feel about Yvonne. She was a bit less shady this episode, so she was a bit less shady about people's outfits this episode, so yeah. Aside that, I'm watching, but I feel she was a bit vindicated this episode, sure. And as for Kalby, I'll just talk about people I jail. I like Sefa so much, and I like Ep4. Ep4 is just drama. Ep4 is messy, and I also like cooking. I love me some cooking. And okay, so that's about it for this video before it gets too long. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, turn on your notifications, and leave comments if you want to. Bye.